test. My test. 1, 2, 3. It's looking good on my side. Okay. Yo, it's been some time. Well, I say that I barely ever stream, so it's not exactly a low bar. No, I can hear myself. Ooh, let's get rid of that. Yeah, how you guys been? It's been quite the busy few months for me. But hey, I'm getting around to getting back into content creation. So yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to in the upcoming days. Well, probably weeks knowing me, but yeah. Quite honestly, not sure why I decided to stream tonight of all nights. Uh, I have to be very, very quiet, hence the whispering. Uh, Unless I want to wake my parents up, which I don't want to do. I'd rather not get my ass slapped tonight. So yeah, just thought I'd have a little chill out on here. Just while my phone is while my phone's got charge. Um, let's check up on that. Yeah, I've only got 16% and my phone doesn't have a very great battery, so if you see my model randomly cut out, that'll be why. Yeah. So I keep looking to chat expecting some relief. I guess I'll start off with what I've sort of been up to this month. That's notification for 15% power. um, so obviously yesterday I created a new channel that's got some scripted, scripted you know what. If you don't know, just go check my Twitter. Like, honestly, I feel so dirty bringing it up. Oh, take a sip from me too. Um, yeah, we've got something coming from that. There's a little project that I'm doing based on that. I'm not sure if you'll see that anytime in the coming weeks. I imagine that'll take about a month or so. Because it requires illustrations and stuff. So yeah, probably something more for the distant future. And yeah, I've already run out of things to talk about. I honestly, I've just been doing a lot of university stuff. Um, yeah, sorry for the background noise. I've turned off my mic filter so I can pick up my whispering. So you'll probably be able to hear every footstep in my house. Yeah, just been doing a bunch of uni stuff and it's been draining as all heck. I mean, recently as well, I've been like, I've not really had time to myself. Not had time to do stuff on here, which is mainly the stuff I'm looking forward to. Like, this sort of stuff is the only thing keeping me going at the moment. I swear. And as you can see, I'm barely able to do any of it. Oh lord, I've just become a V-tweeter, haven't I? Well, no, I always have been, but worst comes to worst, I'll just private this video. No, there's no harm in it. But yeah, the recent Nijisanji Yab. Honestly, I don't want to say it. It makes me very angry, you know. Especially the first time I heard Toki or Selen's past life. If you don't know, Selen or Toki has specifically given permission to share that Toki is her past life. Yeah, she's asked on Twitter for people to spread that around, so if you get a chance then, you know, please go ahead and do that. But you know, like, hearing Toki be anything but cheerful, it doesn't seem real, you know? Like, Selena always seemed like one of those people who, like, would just be able to get through anything and laugh at any adversity, and it makes you think what on earth they could have done in that black company. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid swearing best as I can. Yeah, yeah, it really does just. Oh, it's just terrible. I can't really say anything else about it. Yeah, I honestly don't see how they're coming back from this. And it's like, each time you think things are finally gonna get better, like they're finally gonna turn things around, something worse happens. Yeah. I honestly don't know how they manage. Right, still no chatters. You're killing me. I've actually been thinking of getting back into Destiny 2 and doing some streams on that sometime. Like, if you don't know, and you probably don't, I imagine there's no one who currently follows me who does know, but I used to stream Destiny 2, like, particularly the PvE side of things. Like, I would go into raids, try figure out how to do solo runs or low man runs by glitching the raid so it doesn't set off the mechanics to wipe your team or wipe you if you're solo. But yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to do a lot of like helping new people do dungeon content and stuff, do whatever they sort of asked me to. Like, that was a pretty fun stream idea. Asking randoms like what they wanted me to do for them, and then doing it. Yeah, man, I had better stream ideas back then. I've got the VTuber brain rot nowadays. Yeah. So I might get back into Destiny 2. Like, I'm pretty interested in the moment getting back into competitive shooters. Although there's a bit of a problem with that, in that my aim on mouse and keyboard is abysmal. And as well. Like, that's probably the reason why I gave up a couple years back. Because I always used to be a console player. I know, stinky console player. Yeah, I used to be one of those peasants. And obviously, you use a controller for that. The problem came when swapping over from controller to keyboard. Yeah, I just did not retain any of my skills from controller movement or aim. It's pretty bad actually. Oh, I thought I had something then. It's, oh dear, 5%. This stream might end a lot quicker than I thought. Or maybe I just like zoom into my character's apps. Yeah. What else? So I don't really know. There's a video in the works at the moment. It's going to be about Tsukihime and Fate's Day Night. It's just a bit of a comparison, I guess. I've been thinking to start a series as well, based on the current script I'm writing, where it's like one of those, I explain the plot of such a game or such an anime, badly. Like, you know, it's just sort of like little the script with. Okay, I swear I'm hearing things. Apparently not. Am I? No, I am muted on here. Okay, good. Can't even go 15 minutes without scuff. What was I saying? Yeah, the new series. Yeah, just gonna tell a bunch of jokes, badly explain the plots to different animes and games. It'll be a fun little video, or videos, hopefully. Yeah, I don't think I have too much more to say about that. There'll be more of the second channel stuff coming as well. And just a lot of script writing. I'm writing so much these days. Like on top of my university lab reports, so there goes my model. I have the second channel stuff that requires a script. Oh, there goes my headset as well. I have the new series stuff. I have the web novel, which I should probably list first because that's a couple thousand words a chapter. Which, by the way, I should probably mention that is still in the works. Yeah, no release date yet. Like I've said before, that's just a matter of gathering enough chapters up so I can release them continuously on a weekly schedule. Just for the first like year or so, hopefully. Hopefully it becomes big enough to do that anyway. Oh, my avatar's face. Yeah, let's Destiny, what do you guys think? What sort of games should I do? Because I mean, the ones I mostly play at the moment and have done for the past few years is indie games or specifically Metroidvanias. Um, I used to play so many shooters as a kid, but you know, I kinda got sick of them. Maybe it's about time to get back into that. Maybe that'd be something interesting to stream. Maybe like Apex or something. But problem with Apex, I feel like it's a little bit oversaturated. I mean, like, why would you come watch me when you can go watch, say, IBN or Turkey? Yeah. Or RBR. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Apex may be out of the question. I don't know. I guess it depends, doesn't it? It all comes back to this. It just depends on the subscriber count. Quite honestly, even if it's a small audience, I can justify doing a lot more if I have a little bit of attention. Man, why did I phrase it like that? Otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna keep on giving myself excuses that I need to get better at this, I need to get better at that before I can attract an audience. And in the end, that's probably the thing that keeps me away from doing these, from making content as frequent. Obviously, yeah, there's an issue of my real life is absolutely swamped in work, but whose isn't, right? Yeah, I guess I just need an excuse to uh, do things out of my comfort zone, I guess. And well, easiest way of that, I guess, would be to, you know, have some chatters. Wink, wink. Nah, I'm kidding. Um, yeah. Coming in on what other games should we think of? I've got to look for my Steam. Oh, I reckon Ark Survival Evolved could be pretty good. I do have an history on that game, but like, if you've ever played Ark, right, you'll know there's these private servers, and sorry, what am I on about? There's these public servers, but you can also go into like, well, yeah, otherwise you can go to a private server, you know, like host a single player or whatever. I always used to play on the public servers where you'd have like these alpha clans and such, which is just like what they called the group of people who basically ran the server. Like they'd been there the longest, they'd killed the most players, they'd stolen enough loot from various raids to where they're untouchable. Yeah, I never got to that point because I was solo every time I went in, but each time I'd get closer and closer to having like end gear stuff. You know, just by hiding my bases in random places, and I think in the end you have to slowly expand your base to fit your tamed dinosaurs in, but yeah, it did always feel a bit of a loop. It was a bit of a race against time, a bit like a roguelike. You know, it was only a matter of time before I died and lost everything. You know, we got that a wipe. Uh, Quite often it's the alpha clan that ends up doing that. Yeah, maybe I just like try speedrun a public server or something, or I don't know, go into a single player, or even if like anyone's down to, I could host a server, maybe for like some friends or something. Make a mini. I don't want to call it SMP. There's another name for it. I'm just not sure. Let's just call it streamer server. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna note that down. Because I know some people I think they might be down. Maybe. Okay. What else do we have? Yeah, there's a lot of Metroidvanias. I mean, like, I could always do a replay through of Blasphemous or Ender Lilies or Hollow Knight. I keep wanting to say it depends. I really need to invest in a webcam as well. Also, I think there's something called V-Bridger that I only just learned about, and I don't know how because apparently everyone knows about this. Um, so, V-Bridger is something for your facial expressions, I think. I think it just tracks your like your face movements better than VTube Studio, which is what I'm using. So yeah, need to look into that. That's a good one actually. I've been tempted to play visual novels in the past. I'm not sure on what the copyright laws are surrounding that. I do think that you can play Danganronpa 1 without like infringing on anything. I think it was recently announced that, well, quite a few months ago it was announced that So I don't think I could stream that for very long. I guess it just sort of depends on. In fact, I might be able to do it quicker if I get up orange on the first try. But that's unlikely. Not when I've had this much time. Spent this much time away from it. Lethal Company, I've done that, been there, done that. It is fun. I don't know. I do not know about Lethal Company. Well, I mean, obviously it's best played with friends, right? Which is... I've always done it. I just don't feel like I have the skills at the moment. I can barely speak when I'm on my own at the moment. You know how many breaks I'm taking in between my words? How many ums and ahs I'm doing? Yeah. That doesn't count when there's 3 different people all be more funny, more entertaining than me. Wow, how dare they? Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, no. I doubt I'll ever get around to streaming that. I could do the original Metal Gears though, because I haven't played any of them. I played Phantom Pain, but that's about it. Which, great game by the way, like probably one of my favourite of all time. Yeah. Or Mordar, or Chivalry 2. See, that would be the perfect game for someone with my motif. You know, or like either Mordar or Chivalry 2. Just knights with swords, like trying to kill each other, trying to take objectives. It's like it's like King. No, 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 no. If I, I'll actually get murdered if I compare games. I'm not sure did Mordor or Kingdom Come to Live or did Chivalry or Kingdom Come Deliverance do the whole sword play thing first? Like where you move your mouse in different directions or your controller stick in different directions to get different angles of attack. I'm not sure. I feel like Kingdom Come Deliverance is quite an old game, but Chivalry has to be much older, right? I'm not sure about that one. I think they're making a Kingdom Come Delivery 2, aren't they? Or am I making that up? I'd definitely be down to play that if they did make that though. Certainly. I have noted these down by the way. Any of them, that seems good. I was tempted to load up RimWorld the other day. Only problem is I have mods on RimWorld. And I have a, let's call it, stylistic mod to make the characters look a certain way. And I think, if I remember correctly, with some NSFW textures. Yeah, I mean, no, don't judge me on that. Don't judge me on that. I did it because there's a package that just makes the pawns like that. No, not pawns like that. I mean like PAWNS. Jeez. What do you take me for? I don't think I'm helping my case, am I? But yeah, it makes the sprites like that. That's what I mean to say. Makes them look anime. Bro, I'm a weeb, I admit. Like, yeah, let's just move on. I'm not helping myself. We have the forest. To be honest, I don't really like it. It's very, it's very rough around the edges. A bit clunky. At least when I played it. But then when I did play it, it was like in this tiny window. Because for some reason I didn't make it full screen. Perhaps that was because it doesn't have the 1344 resolution or ultra wide. Maybe that was it, I don't know. We have needy streamer overload. It's been a heck of a long time since I played that. Maybe that'd be fun. Payday 2. Now that is a fun game. It's one I played a lot of. The thing is with games that I played a lot of, I feel like I'm gonna boot them up and like try be like play it over serious, play it over seriously. You know, and not have any fun with it because I'm trying to show off my game knowledge. That's the only concern I have with games that I'm already good at. And, well, in all honesty, I'm not really good at it because it's been probably about a year since I last played. So while I will end up getting good by the end of the stream, I'll be no better than a beginner right at the start. So with Salt and Sanctuary. Salt and Sanctuary, if you don't know, is a Metroidvania. I think it's not very well known, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if it's more known than Netflix or what, but it's sort of like a Metroidvania Dark Souls. Like, you gather loot in the exact same way, there's like random glowing lights throughout the map. You get the same starting classes, there's dodge rolling, there's stamina bar, bosses which are gonna absolutely wipe the floor with you, enemies who are absolutely, like, general ads who are gonna absolutely wipe the floor with you. You know, the true Dark Souls experience. Oh, speaking of Dark Souls, that's one I used to stream a lot as well. I do have Elden Ring and... oh, I have Dark Souls 2 as well. Elden Ring, Dark Souls Remastered, and Dark Souls 2. Which I haven't played Dark Souls 2. I played Dark Souls Remastered probably about 5 times. For each of the different like playstyles. Yeah, maybe that's on table. Cooking Simulator. Oh no. The thing is with Cooking Simulator, I once went into it. I tried playing dead seriously, and I just ended up doing the classic VTuber thing of like chucking the gas canister about and breaking every plate within a 50-mile vicinity. that's a game you play when you're big. Otherwise, it's boring. It's boring to watch. God knows I can't retain an audience. Uh, yeah, I think that might be it on my game list. Oh, it's Phasmo. Actually, I've never played Phasmo. I think I played it once because a friend wanted me to get it. I have no idea on that. Something else as well. Could do Crusader Kings CK3 or a Total War game. Oh, I could do Terraria as well. Jeez, I'm seeing a lot more now. uh, yeah, I mean, I've played Terraria recently, so I wonder if I can do like a short playthrough, like pseudo speedrun it. I think I could probably manage to get to Moonlord in about 12 hours, maybe, which isn't speedrunning at all, but hey, at least it requires some game knowledge. uh, and well, CK3, that will probably need a short playthrough. Like, oftentimes I just spend 8 hours or so in a single session. Before I look at my clock and I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna keep on going until the next decision, or I'm gonna keep on going until this wall's complete, or you know, it's basically the what do you call it? Civilization. Sid Meier's Civilization. Yeah, you know, like when you're like the meme of just one more turn. Yeah, somehow I get that for both CK3 and Total War. Probably more so Total War, because that is sort of turn based. But yeah, CK3. That's like the bane of my existence sometimes. I can spend 8 hours just like building up this mighty kingdom that doesn't make sense. Like the most recent one I did was a different. Right, so obviously you have um, the starting map, which starts off with is like as Europe or Africa was in the was in history, right? But you can create your own ruler, and my most recent campaign was with a created ruler, but this guy was a different thief from the rest of the people behind him, around him, and this ruler also held a early side for like two of the different religions in the game. Like only reason I'm so hesitant about CK3 is because the whole religion thing, which I mean, it's fine. It's alternate history. It's just a bit of fun. But I don't want anyone like taking offense or taking it too seriously. Which is why I'm trying to be vague with my words. separate from your kingdom or um, sort of revolt, put someone else on the throne, you know, or like break up your kingdom basically. Um, yeah, somehow I managed to last a couple of lifetimes doing that for this campaign. But right as I'm getting towards the end of my play session, I look at the clock. I'm just like, oh, I'll do a few more things. My character dies, leaving a pretty weak successor, and immediately I get into like 4 different civil wars. A holy war from this person, a holy war from that person, a like organized war of this whole religion against me. So yeah, I just didn't even finish. I'm pretty sure if I load up the save, I'll still have all those wars going on, which is why I'm not gonna do that. Let's do an easier campaign if I ever play CK through. Uh, just check my comments because I haven't read in a while. Yeah, no. Yes, absolutely no one. I quite literally am rattling to myself. I'm trying to think, that's a pretty weird thing to leave off on, so I don't know. Can I find something else? I'm looking on Twitter, by the way. I was like, saw like the Nuji Sanji app. Oh, blowing it. There's like people um, reviews into work with Nuji Sanji, like artists and such. Like they're adding policies on where it's like, I will never draw art of Nuji Sanji. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, in one respect, I'm glad that prior yaps, the reaction hasn't been this visceral. And you know, rightfully so. If you read what goes on in Dougie's tweets, and yes, I will keep calling it a Twitter. It's just hard enough to understand me as it is. Like, I don't need to be saying X when it can be interpreted into quite a lot of similar sounding things. Especially not when I'm trying to act also. Yeah, it's literally all Nietzsche stuff. understand one note like that. Big. Come on. I, I, no, I drink like lemon. Oh, anime. Let's talk about anime. Yeah. What's your guys' favorite anime this season? Uh, for me, it's probably still, what's it called? Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries. I'm saying, I don't know if I said it right. Sorry, I can't hear myself, so. Yeah. So, pretty wild. It's my favorite last season as well. And, this has come from someone who's like a big fan of Classroom of the Elite. I kinda just feel like the Classroom of the Elite anime just flies over things way too fast. I mean, like, they managed to cover Volume 7, I think it is, which should be the first few episodes of Season 3, like 2 episodes. And IMO, if Season 3 was going to be a 24 episode season, then Volume 7 deserved at least like 4, I want to say. At least. But, oh well. There's solo leveling as well. I read the webtoon for that like ages ago. In fact, I think it's still the only webtoon I've read, which is probably bad to admit. Yeah, it's pretty fun anime to watch. Pretty cool indeed. Trying to think what else I'm watching. Honestly, I know I'm watching a lot more, but I think those 3 might be. Oh, this. Oh, is that another one? Delicious Intention. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's far just the main I'm looking forward to every week. Okay, well, I apologize for the extremely scuffed stream. Who knows? I might even keep this up. But no, in the future, I'm gonna have my phone charged, so don't worry about that. Maybe there'll be more streams in the coming days. My schedule's all over the place, so I can't really tell you for sure. Hopefully, when I do those streams, I'm not having to whisper. Yeah, maybe we'll play some of the games I talked about. Who knows? Yeah, look out for videos coming out both on here and on the second channel. I'll link that, or I'll comment that down below, so you can find that. Obviously, a new series. Watch out for that as well. Well, I say series, it's just gonna be videos, just like the rest of them. And yeah, next time I'll get some background music or something on. The only reason I put any on today is because I had trouble last time with copyright. On a non-copyright playlist, like bro. this far.